Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm talking about a Kisii community, which is now fronting two candidates for 2027 presidential election. That is Maraga and Matiang'i.
Vile mumeambiwa, vijana waliniuliza nifikirie nisimame alafu tufanye kazi na wao. Wasee wakaniuliza, iko wasee wamekuja wakaniuliza, watu wazima wameniuliza, na vile mambo iko vizuri ni kujadiliana, si ndio? Wale walikuja tukasema wacha tujadiliane na watu ndio.
Matiang'i ni mtoto wa Mkisii na Maraga vile vile ni mtoto wa Liraba lia Gusii. Yeah, they are both credible candidates. Maraga having served as a former Chief Justice CJ of the Republic of Kenya. Matiang'i ameserve pia as a former Cabinet Secretary for Education, for Communication, for Interior in President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration. Matiang'i is a credible candidate. So when he was in education sector, he brought reforms in education. Muliona vile mwaka wa 2016 no wani aliiba mtihani ule. Mtihani was so credible, transparent, na ilipeana result which reflected the candidate's ability during that examination or during that year or during that period. When Matiang'i was in the Ministry of Communication, he brought reforms. You remember, TV Johnsi chikakoraki chikarimiwa, zikazimwa, TV zote zikazimwa. We were just being transformed from analog to digital. We are enjoying the digital life. In fact, I don't want to think that tungekuwa sahi analog. There are some people who are saying, oh, Matiang'i alipokuwa in the Ministry of Communication alisema ya kwamba alituzimia TV, but was it a bad thing or was it a positive impact? Was it to bring positive change? That was a positive thing. He did that when he was in Interior Ministry. Alifanya chenye alifanya na kila mahali ilikuwa very secure. He did a wonderful job. In fact, into 2018, Matiang'i was made like a prime minister in quotes by President Uhuru Kenyatta because of his commendable job. But there are some who believe that when he was serving as a cabinet secretary in the President Uhuru's administration, there were changamotos. For example, wanasema ya kwamba alitumika kuwaua wanasiasa ama wafuasi. Eti alitumika kuwaua wafuasi wa baba in 2017, which is true because he was serving under the Ministry of Interior and he must have ordered. Okay, it is believed that as he was serving the ministry, he ordered, but he was working under somebody. Yeah, somebody top there must give an order. Hata kama tenente usalama, somebody somewhere, he must communicate with somebody somewhere so that he can be given that orders, so that he can also order his juniors. But hakuna kitu kinaweza kuwa kizuri tofauti kisikue na ubaya. Now Maraga a son from the soil, mwana bwirira agakina buya agasoma buya na inde bono tomaete buna ekera abete CJ is a former CJ kera aringe CJ agatenena bokongo. He stood firm with the truth. Mpaka when he was being vetted, he said he was asking the question as an SDA, utafanya namna gani siku ya Sabbath? Akasema kwamba siku ya Sabbath I will honor it. The Sabbath day I will honor it and keep it holy. Na akasema hivyo whether angepita katika hiyo vetting or not, he stood very firm. In 2017, you remember, the first judge, the first chief justice or the first individual to do so in Africa, ijaifanyika Afrika mzima, when he realized that the election was not conducted in a free, verifiable and credible, alisema kwamba uchaguzi utupiliwe mbali. In short, he nullified the entire election and ordered for a fresh election to be conducted within the next 60 days. He nullified the election, something ijaifanyika Africa. So alisimama so firm. And in one of the occasions, ameisema ya kwamba akainua Bible, give me that Bible, akasema I swear before God I've never taken a bribe and I will never take a bribe. So if somebody is credible, both Maraga, Matiang'i, people with credibility yao is unquestionable. Now they want to vie, they want but wasimame, wanataka kusimama katika ile kiti kuu cha urais wa Kenya na wanataka Wakenya wawasupport, but before Kenyans support them they must receive the support from their community first. Which community? Kisii. Wote wanatoka Nyamira pia. In Kisii, both of them are cases, they want support, both of them are credible. In fact, if you mention 5 individuals who are credible without blemish ama madoadoa na wenye wanaweza fanya kazi, utapata Matiang'i yako hapo, utapata Maraga yako hapo, the top, among the top. So it is a dilemma to the Kisii community. It is a very big dilemma to the entire Kisii community. They don't know who is who. But if you ask, for example, mimi nitakwambia Maraga is so credible. I admire his credibility. A man who will never take a bribe. A man who can't be compromised. A man who can stand firm. Just referring to the way I know from kutoka hapo nyuma. If you ask me about Matiang'i nitakwambia akona ile commanding tone, a very commanding tone yenye anaweza sema vitu zifanyike. You saw in the various ministries, be it communication, be it interior, be it education, very a man to the task, so he can deliver, a man who can deliver. So but if you ask me who between Maraga and Matiang'i, I don't know whether I will be biased, but I can say I will go with Matiang'i. Yes, because tunataka yule mtu okay. Maraga hata kama ako very firm, ako na hii soft spot yenye anaweza hurumia watu. Sometimes as a nation we want somebody who's very firm, yes, but somebody who can have a commanding tone. Akiongea hivi watu wanafanya. Is somebody mtu anaweza ukopa, somebody mwenye anaweza deliver, akiamua ni hiki, akiingia for example is education sector ama for example is health sector, vitu zinanyooka hivi. And that person, if you ask me, Maraga yes anaweza fanya, but Matiang'i anaweza fanya more better. And I've made an observation kwa wanasiasa wote wale wenye wamechagulia kutoka eneo hili especially Kisii, because wanasema lazima uanze na home, upate blessing za home, then ndio uende nje. Wanasema ya kwamba wako nyuma ya Matiang'i. Yes, wako nyuma ya Matiang'i. So why? Because actually Matiang'i si mwanasiasa, Maraga pia si mwanasiasa, but wanataka kuingia siasa. I don't know whether this is a coincidence ama itatuacha kwenye dilemma, but I will go with mtu anaitwa Matiang'i. Maraga ametangaza, Matiang'i bado hajatangaza, but kuna vile fununu zinasema, kuna dalili ametangaza through wafuasi wake ama wandani wake, ametangaza kwamba hawako uwanjani. Matiang'i hajatangaza rasmi, but ako, but there is fear from the state. Watu wameogopa sana Matiang'i kabisa, hawaogopi Maraga, wanaogopa Matiang'i, especially from the president side. Wanasema kwamba Matiang'i akikuja hapa Kenya watamfungulia mashtaka ikiwemo mauaji yenye alifanyika 2017, ikiwemo Ruaraka land scandal na mashtaka zingine kama 10 hivi. So it means that wameogopa, wanaogopa huyo jamaa hata kama hajatangaza. You see, wanaogopa huyo jamaa before even he makes his announcement. So this is not now about Kisii. In entire Kenya, the two gentlemen wako na support ya Wakenya wazima, Kenya mzima. In fact, I can say the two individuals, if it is not for Kenyans, if it is not Matiang'i, then Maraga is so credible. But of course, because now inakuwa like lazima usapoti mtu mmoja, then I will go with Matiang'i. But there is an alternative, Maraga. If Matiang'i won't be there, then Maraga is a very good alternative. There is this story about Maraga being a state project, and there has been rumors and speculation that Maraga is a state project. I'm yet to believe that. I was also thinking like mbona asipe Matiang'i a chance, but you see 2027 is very far. There could be talks in between, before 2027. So but some of the individuals from especially leaders, nimesikia Kibagendi akisema kwamba Maraga is a state project, eti yako na sijui walinzi sijui nini, is a state project ya Ruto ndio advocate kesi. It could be true, but based on the credibility and the firmness and the boldness of Maraga, I doubt. But kama anaweza kuwa state project, then I won't believe anybody in this world. Anybody in this world. I won't believe in anybody in this world. So whether it's a state project or not is something you're waiting to see how the whole thing is going to unfold. But they should discuss. My advice is that Maraga and Matiang'i, they should discuss together with GCS so that they can provide one candidate. Otherwise, if they provide both, not only they will divide Kisii votes, because Kisii is a very small community. Not only they are going to divide these votes, they are also going to divide the Kenyan at large, because now the two individuals are so credible to Kenyans and are acceptable to everybody, especially Gen Zs. So they are going to divide the votes of those community. Gen Z is a community of its own, right? Yes. So I think they are going to have a discussion. Hata wao wanajua it's a right for everyone to vie any political seat anywhere, whether you are five from the same community, it's your right to vie, and nobody will deter you from vying. But wakitumia akili, they will talk, and they must talk. Those guys are old enough to know these things, how they go. They might not be politicians, probably. Okay, they are not politicians, neither, but I believe they understand the dynamics of election in Kenya. So they are likely to support one candidate who will face Dr. William Samoei Ruto. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you have. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video like this. Thank you and God bless you. Do you think watafikia makubaliano? Tuandike ujumbe kwenye comment section. Usisahau kusubscribe na kulike hii video. Thank you. My name is SC Born.